the pie for the clean pie. Cream pie. Yeah. Cum pie. Cum pie? Cream pie. Cream pie in my ass?
What is happening?
No.
Why would you want that?
But cream pie squirting? Like the emojis squirt?
You fart?
Yeah, but it wasn't very loud.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Oh!
Be myself.
But it smells.
I didn't smell it yet.
I don't want to.
Oh, I smell it now! Woo!
I had ice cream.
Oh, that's the problem.
Ooh, it's stinky.
Welcome back to the Reality Rejects, guys.
We're just hopping into it?
I'm Brandon, this is Jacob, and this is Stinky Ass.
Yeah.
Alright, there it goes.
Stinky?
Oh shit, there it goes. I'm sorry, Donadio.
Oh.
There's nothing I can do about this, man.
So sad.
It's no longer Segundo, it's...
Oh, come on!
Oh, he put it in. It's a... Oh.
It's so quick. That's his contact name now. Don't worry, it'll
Yes.
change next week too. it changes weekly. I still have my AirPod in my ear. Welcome back to the Reality Rejects. I know we just did that. I have no reason to do it a second time.
Welcome back to the Reality Rejects!
3 of them!
It's 3 different people?
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. I'm going to Florida tomorrow.
Are you excited?
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, I'm
It's
excited.
whatever.
It's good to see my brothers.
How long are you going for?
Till Saturday. Going till Saturday.
5 days? 4 days?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 days. You don't even have to count. That's pretty good. Make sure your phone's not sleeping for when the pizza arrives. Do you think we can get the pizza guy on the show? Do you think we just bring him in? I'm going to try. I'll
As
try.
long as he takes off his shoes.
Of course.
Etiquette.
You know, of course.
See, if I had my shoe booties, I would have given them to, you know.
Shoe booties? You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
You know what I
Because
mean?
those things are dirty too.
Well,
So are you going to do anything else besides just...
maybe Disney. I'm not really. I
Disney?
really don't know.
Disney?
Disney.
Have you been to Disney, right?
Yeah, when I was 5.
You been to World or Land? Or both?
Disney World.
Which one's which?
Land is
Yeah,
California,
Cali.
and World is Disney.
Florida.
The big one. Well, what's bigger, a world or a land?
I don't know, man. We live in America, and that's like the whole world.
He's right.
Like, I don't know
Yeah,
anything
Florida's
outside
the
of
universe.
America.
Well, there's
Pluto?
The place with the moose.
Pluto doesn't even matter anymore.
Dude, now it's the star apparently.
Wait, no, yeah, it's not even a planet, so America's bigger than Pluto.
What?
What did you say? Pluto's a star?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's not a planet no more.
Do you know
It's
what
a
a star
star?
is?
Yeah, Pluto's
Yes.
a star.
Pluto is a star. Look that shit up. Bro, I swear to God.
Literally, don't even have to.
Yeah, no, I'm like, Brandon, do you know what a star is?
Yeah, look.
No,
Yeah,
no.
so tell me about that. Tell me about
So
Pluto.
Pluto's on fire.
Pluto's a star. Pluto's a giant.
Pluto could be a dog.
Pluto is a dog.
Is Pluto...
Maybe there's a star named Pluto.
Maybe
that we
there's
don't
a star
know about.
named Pluto.
Don't touch me.
I doubt it.
Is
Unless
Pluto...
maybe like you adopt a
I
star.
got this.
You know you can adopt a star? You guys are both doing this right now? Both Googling it?
I'm looking up
Oh,
something else.
dwarf planet. That
Yeah,
line's
that's
in the...
very different.
I mean, not even remotely in the same ballpark. Why? Because they're both in space? We're in space. You want to call me a star?
You are a star.
You're my little star.
Okay.
You got those stickers and when it say, you my little star, you're like, yeah, I am.
I did on my homework paper.
And how did that make you feel?
Like a winner, you know?
Are you a winner?
So I used to be, I wasn't always like me. There was this
You
one.
weren't
So
always.
do you remember like first grade they used to have to like discipline the kids?
Yeah,
Like,
like
you
you,
never, like-
hit him with the...
Well, no, I've never been hit. If a teacher ever hit me, I definitely would have swung back.
You saw that video of that
The teacher got bitch slapped that
Yo!
child?
Yo!
Woo!
Yo! That went pop! Dude!
Would have been so. It would have been.
So
hands.
something happened,
I don't know
and a
that.
kid went in the hallway, and the teacher ran after him and grabbed him, pinned
Put
him
him
against the wall, and was like, da 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 da, BAM!
Slaps the child. Apparently he's not. I don't know if
He got early retirement.
Yeah.
He's getting his pension.
Yeah, he's out. Maybe he's just a little senile. It's not his fault.
Why?
Why did he hit the kid? We don't know. There's no reason to hit a child. Ever.
Period. yeah.
Well...
Nah, it's the teacher.
Do you think? Do you believe in like corporal punishment in school?
Not... yeah, I guess not in school.
Right. Do you believe in like a teacher ever being allowed to put their hands on a kid? Like, have you heard that? Not like that. if you had a child, like a kid, and the teacher slapped your child.
Yeah, no.
No. Right? No. In no universe. What would you do? If
Maybe like a slap on the wrist with a rule. Like literally a slap on the wrist.
Would you be okay with that?
If it's like.
What would you do if your teacher like put their hands on you? Like in corporal punishment, like a teacher hit you with the ruler. What would you do?
Oh yeah.
No, what would you do?
I just tell them I'm into that, and they'll never do it again.
Okay.
So like,
what would you do?
so actually, funny you say is like about like
Corporal punishment.
But like my brother, when he was younger, a teacher pushed him, and he almost hit his head on like TV, like the not TV, but computer desk.
Okay.
He almost hit his head, and the teacher claimed that he didn't
do that.
She didn't do that, and there was a whole like issue. Like my parents obviously got involved or whatever, and she did the same thing to another student. So she had 2 other warnings. A couple of years later, after I graduated that middle school with my brother, they she got a retirement.
Fired, yeah.
Not fired, but they retired.
They were like, let's get you out of here.
Yeah.
Let's retire your numbers.
So was it true?
What?
Was it true?
Yeah.
I'm assuming, yeah.
No, 100%. Like my brother didn't get hurt.
But what about you? I want to know, what would, if you were like...
So, here's the thing. So that little kid, he seemed like he was maybe like 14 maybe. Yeah. A little younger than 14. So like, I feel like when I was young, it probably wouldn't click. But like, slap? No, if it was slap, hell yeah.
I don't agree with it for teachers, but like, say it's like, like Italians, we get hit with the wooden spoon.
It's different.
You get hit with the chancla?
See, it's different. It's not like bop, bop, or hit in the face. Nowhere in the face, I never got hit in the face.
I didn't say in the face.
Bring you back home, man?
I, at any age, I think I would have fought back.
Yeah?
100%. Especially when I was younger. No, especially younger, I used to have really bad anger issues. If a teacher ever crossed that line, I definitely think I would have, gotten expelled. 100%.
Really?
I spent, 4th grade, Jacob? Yeah, definitely. 100%. I was heavy. I was lethargic. I was full of anger. I would have absolutely, until either me or that teacher were dead, I would have fought that teacher to the death. Absolutely. Don't put your hands on me.
I think the child would have died.
No, but
I don't know. Miss Sargent was a heavy woman. I don't know. I could have taken her.
Could
you? You can't take down a unit.
I think I could have taken down Miss Sargent.
Right, she has Sargent.
You never flipped that screen.
Yeah, now we can't see ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, does that bother you?
No, I wasn't used to it. I saw him like...
Segundo. Where do you go?
Dude.
Now we can see ourselves.
But,
do you believe in corporal punishment? Do you think there's ever, a time that a teacher should put their hands on a student?
No, hell no. In any circumstance, as, a work or if it's not a parent and it's not a discipline type of thing, do you believe, do you believe in discipline on a child?
Well, I mean, how do they know right from wrong? Are you asking me, do I believe in hitting a kid?
Discipline.
Disciplining and hitting,
yeah,
I find
two
to be different.
Things.
Okay. What would you call discipline?
I mean, making them understand that what they're doing is
wrong. So, I like slapping your hand.
It depends. I mean, that's not that bad. That's really not that serious.
Well, a slap in the ass.
But, no.
No?
Spanking? No, I will not ever spank.
Not just one tap?
Why would I ever? Why? For what?
You never seen, the parents, bend the kids over their knee and then just,
I've lived it. No.
Okay, but, alright, so... How would discipline for you be for your child?
Communication.
Okay.
I would talk to my kid and explain to them why it was wrong.
Okay.
And
if he does it again? They
won't. If they do, I mean, then that's a different issue entirely that has to go over different things. But also, I'm not a parent, so I guess I really haven't had enough time to really figure out what would my other alternative methods. I think at that point it would be actual punishments, like taking their stuff away and making them realize that they lose things.
I don't think that
because
honestly,
of their behavior.
This might be an unpopular opinion. I think taking things away
doesn't work.
It never works.
Yeah, that's what I agree. Yeah.
Every time my parents took something away from me, never once did I learn. I said, you can keep taking things away from me. It'll make me miserable, and I will make you guys miserable. Yeah. This is affecting no one. Take things away from me, I will make you miserable.
I don't know. I guess I'm not sure what the repercussions would be. I think that my life expectation would be to be in a place where I can put a lot of time into that type of relationship. So I feel like
Of your child.
yeah, I would like to try, but also I mean, better men than me have said the same and have failed.
Mm-hmm.
So I really I'm so ignorant to the idea of having a kid and knowing how to discipline them. I would not put my hands on my child, and I would fight anyone to the death whoever would do the same to my child.
No, yeah, like, I feel like this, and obviously, like, you and then your wife, like, it has to be a communication.
I was also going to say, it depends on her feelings on it, and if she has a good enough argument for me to say, okay. But also, I will not be the one to do that, you know?
I feel like you'd be the chill parent. The wife will be, like, the more, like,
I think it depends on the dynamic, because I can also... I can.
I seen that.
I can. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I think that it would be more like, in my fantasy brain right now of my future, it would probably be like, I would be the initial, like, this is why you can't do that, yada, yada, yada. And then it would probably go to her, and it would be like, you can't do that. And if it was, like, really serious, then I'd probably have to do
like, I feel like a little slap in the hand or something like...
I don't know if a slap on the hand, I imagine a slap on the hand like they keep going for a cookie and I go stop it. Not like oh, you did something bad. Like, no, I'm not going to slap them.
I don't know, I feel like...
I would never hit my kid seriously.
Okay.
Like, I'd be like, come on, dude. But I would never be like, get your fucking hand out of here. Like, I would never do that.
That's fair.
Backhand.
I would never do that. No backhands ever, no. Like, I also don't know, like, I remember one time I got in trouble and my parents...
I never got grounded either.
You've never been
Really?
grounded?
No.
Dude,
That's
that shit sucks.
crazy.
That shit sucks.
I used to get grounded for, like, months.
I never got grounded because, we never were, did anything crazy to be like...
Yeah, I did a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah.
I don't do anything crazy.
I'm lying. I got grounded once because I broke the couch. I didn't break the couch.
Okay.
And, it wasn't even, crazy. It was, no... I could only do school and work, my homework and then sports.
Sure.
But I was okay, I don't play video games. I don't have a phone.
Right.
I don't have a tablet.
Yeah.
This is why I do it.
You know what I always think the dumbest disciplining thing ever is to do? Soap in the mouth. I think that's just the dumbest fucking thing. Like, here, eat this fucking bar of soap, or here's some hand soap.
I have a story about that.
Like, why? Like, that's not, oh, you said 30 words, we gotta clean that now.
Have you had soap in the mouth?
I think once, and then my parents were like, wow, this was the dumbest thing ever, why did we do this?
I got soap in the mouth once.
Once,
yeah,
too.
same.
Once.
Okay. Tell me the story.
I was living with my parents, and I think this is right after we moved back from Florida. So this is the beginning of my childhood, really bad stuff that was going on. This was the very start of it before we moved out again. So I think we moved from Florida in with my grandparents, and then spent about a year. This is first grade time, maybe a little bit after that. I don't remember. I was a little fuzzy, but
so you were 7?
I was either 6 or 7. Yeah,
Okay.
I was pretty young. My parents didn't know how to discipline me, and they were trying a bunch of different methods. They tried doing the write 100 words, 100 sentences, and I will never do that. I did it once, never did it again. They did one time. My dad said you can either have 8 spankings from your mom or 4 from me, and you could pick. Right? It was they were trying to figure out ways to punish me because a lot of it wasn't working. And one time, they were I don't know, I was acting out or something, and I come downstairs for dinner, and they go, "Are you hungry?" And I go, "Yes." And they bring out a plate, and the soap's right there, and they said, "There you go, that's your dinner." And I put it in my mouth, and it was not pleasant, and I was I'm never going to do that again. But I didn't learn my lesson. I was still, telling them off and, whatever. So they tried to do it a second time, and then that time I made them eat it.
Did they eat it?
No. They, I was yeah, I went off. I was I'm not doing that again. They're you're gonna sit here for a long time. We probably sat there in debate for I would say an hour and a half of no, that's what you're having. You're not eating anything else. And I'm I'm not eating this. So we'll just sit here. And then eventually they tried to put it in my mouth, and I tried to put it in there. I was rubbing it on their faces, and then they never did that again. Ever.
Yeah, for me, my parents just did it, and they were like, "Okay, this is dumb. You could literally poison a kid with this. Not a good parenting."
Just use non-toxic.
No.
You know,
I remember, I feel like
it's not meant for consumption.
I think I just put soap in my mouth.
And you were like,
yeah.
What?
I think I just put soap in my mouth.
I remember one time I was like, "Oh wait, can I instead of brushing my teeth, can I use soap?"
Yeah, how'd that work out?
He does it all the time.
Yeah, that was my favorite method.
And now I love the taste of soap.
The reason I was talking about the school stuff is because I was remembering what was like punishments in school. Do you remember, like, I don't know, we all went to
the red.
The tags, like,
yeah,
the little,
green, red. I think that's so stupid.
So I did one school, they had clips, and if you were red or green or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're
But they also did one where they had, like, red cards and green cards and yellow
I had
cards.
both.
So I had that in first grade, and I remember I was pretty clean. I was pretty close to my teacher because I went to her elementary school. I went to the elementary school that, like, she and her husband are divorced now, but at the time owned. She was actually going through the divorce in first grade. It was really weird to see my teacher cry in the middle of class. That was a weird time. That was a weird time.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is pretty sad.
Especially for a little kid.
I just like never saw a teacher cry before.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Obviously, I know what happened now as an adult, and we still keep in contact with this teacher. Actually.
Do you single?
Jacob, can you tell him the story?
Sorry, yeah, I don't know. I can get you in touch. Little Learner. You know, do you ever see like the Little Learner like elementary schools?
Okay.
Yeah.
With an elephant?
I don't know what. No, children. So I remember one time we had a kid in our class who was in the bathroom for a really long time, and she sent me to go get the kid.
Okay.
And I went and I got him and I said, "Hey, you're gonna get a red ticket if you don't go back to class soon."
Was he just sitting in the bathroom?
He was just in the bathroom. I don't know. Maybe he was going to the bathroom. He was just in there for a really, really long time.
Maybe he had bad
She
diarrhea.
sent me. Well, so he did. He went back. I went to the bathroom because I had to go, and she told me to send him back. I come back in the classroom, and she goes like, "I heard you said you were gonna get a red. Like, I heard that you told him this. Is that true?" And I said,
"It makes sense for Jake. It makes sense for Jacob because Jacob's very like." He's very like by the book, and I feel like he like.
I was
when
like,
you were a
this
little
is what's
kid,
gonna happen.
You were like a very teacher pet.
Not even. I mean.
Rule. You're very rule.
No.
I feel like you'd be like the.
That's a newer development. I wasn't. You only know me past.
No.
15.
But I feel like you'd be like the hall monitor. Get back to class.
No. I would say like. So this was before second grade when like my life really changed. Mm-hmm. But like between second and freshman year of high school, I was a totally different person than what you know me now as.
Yeah.
From the end of the start of sophomore year.
I know you as a whore.
Yeah, me too. I was a completely different person
right.
back then. I'll get back then.
But I was in first grade yet, so I came back in the room. She's like, "I heard you told him this thing," and I was like, "Yeah."
And you got the red.
She said, "Then you can give yourself a red sticker."
Okay, wait. So
I was fumed, but I didn't say anything.
What happens when you get?
Did he get a red sticker?
I actually don't think anything. I think you just feel ashamed.
So it's just like you fear the color red. It's just like they expect you to be afraid of the color red. It's
well, there are repercussions. Like sometimes you can get like lunch detention, or you miss recess. You have to sit with the teacher. But I don't think that happened at the school. In fact, I got that red sticker and nothing came of it except I was just like, I got a boo-boo sticker, you know, like a little boo-boo tag. I was really pissed about it.
I only had, in middle school I had a lunch detention for some stupid shit. It wasn't my fault. I heard the bell ring. So I was like, okay, the bell rang. So me and my friend went outside. We're like, okay.
Yeah, school's over.
School's over. And we're playing, we're chasing each other around, like playing tag, whatever.
Sure.
And I'm like, where the fuck is everyone?
Woo! We've all been there.
Where the fuck is everyone? And we were like, huh. So we went back in, and we went back to class. We're like, where did everyone go? And they're like, the bell didn't ring, this and that. We're like, no, we heard the bell. And we're like, no, the bell didn't ring. It was just a test thing, whatever. And we're like,
it's a test thing. What?
Obviously fairly misled.
And I was like, oh.
Why did no one stop you when walking out, too?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
And my teacher was like, oh, like, you were going to have detention, this and that. I'm like, I don't feel like this is our fault. Like,
But you still got lunch detention.
I got lunch detention. I'm like, but I came back. I didn't
You didn't leave.
Yeah, I was playing tag, and I went back because I was like, oh, maybe oops. I made an oopsie.
Have you only got lunch detentions? Like, have you gotten ever got in school suspension or never?
No, I never got ISS or OSS.
Have you?
Just that one that I told that story, right?
Did you?
The middle school one where I got a lunchtime because someone was like, oh, everyone's calling this teacher, his name was Mr. Ziegler, and then someone was like, oh yeah, they call him Mr. Zigzag now, and then I just repeated it out loud, I'm like, Mr. Zigzag? And then he's like, what did you say? And I was like, I said, Mr. Zigzag. And then he's like, you're getting the lunchtime for that, for bullying a teacher. I'm like,
you bullied a teacher.
I'm like, I just repeated what that person said, but okay.
From 2nd grade to 5th or 6th grade, I would get lunch detention at least once to twice a week.
Really?
I was bad. Seriously, I was pretty bad. The first time I ever got in-school suspension, this was so bad. This was so bad. Oh, shit, I mean.
We were just talking about not hitting someone.
Yeah, you're right. This is so bad. I had a really bad Spanish teacher. I'm not gonna say her name. My brothers know exactly what I'm talking about because we all had the same Spanish teacher. She was a little mental, and I was having a mental breakdown.
This was middle school.
This was
At some point.
I was either in 5th or 6th grade, so middle school, elementary. It was I was old enough to make my decisions. Anyway, she sent me out of the classroom for something. She likes to get the class riled up, and then when we were all riled up, she tries to calm us back down. It doesn't always work, so she lashes out. But she was also inconsistent because whenever we would get lunch detention, she usually let me out early. Sorry, no, I forgot I had my AirPod in.
Take it out.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose it.
Already another case.
It's over there. I just didn't want to get up and go get it. So I was really pissed. I was really angry. And I was like, how can I express that without burning the school down? Right?
Whoa.
And so I was a pretty troubled kid. And so coincidentally that week was the door decoration week at the school. Where they would put the decorations.
I love that shit. That used to be so fun.
Great, right?
You put a peanut on
I had
that
a
shit?
pen. I had a permanent marker. And I went in and I wrote on the door. And I said, "You suck, major cock."
I thought you were gonna rip everything.
Right?
And you have bad handwriting. You could have lied that shit.
So it was.
I didn't know your handwriting too.
Ooh, so you ready? So I got in trouble. Obviously, they called me down to the office the same day or the next day, and they're like, "Did you do this?" And I'm like, "No. There's no cameras in the area. There's no way these motherfuckers will catch me. There ain't no goddamn way. There ain't no cameras."
Right on this paper.
Right on this paper. Spell it out for us. So I write, "You suck, major cock."
You should have said, "I'm not writing."
But you know what did me?
What?
You know what did me in?
You spelled it
I
wrong?
spelt major wrong. It was major instead of major. Got me. Ooh! And I got in school. I got after school
It'd be
detention.
funny if you spelled it right, and they're like,
huh? But the handwriting was definitely the same. I denied it.
Wait, then you didn't try to write in a different handwriting after that?
I didn't give a fuck. I also didn't give a fuck. Because it didn't matter because I got after school detention.
Huh.
So the principal stood outside looking for me.
Okay.
And my mom told the school, she said, "You can do that, but you have to escort him because he will not go himself." Motherfucker knows I didn't go by myself. Absolutely not. I walked right past him.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't take my normal route home because I didn't know how to get home by walking through the woods. So I ended up walking through the suburbs all the way to a pizzeria and called my mom and said, "Hi, I'm at the local pizzeria. I did not go to detention. I need a ride." And they gave me a free pizza. They gave me a free free slices. Sal's. We love Sal's. We used to go to Sal's every Friday on half days. And got some pizza, and my mom picked me up, and the school's like, "Oh, Mrs. Diskin, we don't know what happened to her, we're just gone." She's like, "Well, you didn't escort him, and he's not going to go by himself." So I ended up getting in-school suspension for 3 days.
That's the school's fault for not keeping track of you, though. If anything, your mom could get the school in a lot of trouble for losing track of a kid that was there.
I was also troubled, so like it was tricky because yes, the school was responsible for me, but also I don't make it easy for them.
Yeah, but that's even more their problem than if they know that you're going to be a problem and they didn't look out for you.
That's true.
At all.
That's true.
That is more their problem.
Did you ever get detention or anything in high school? No, right?
No, because by the time I was living with my aunt and uncle, I had no issues.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, but that's emotional. I never got detention while at Knowles.
Yeah,
I think I was close once.
I got detention once.
I think I was close once, but
Mr.
McNaughton loved me.
Yeah.
And in most situations, I was also really good at like talking. I think I'm just very good at
getting your way out.
So
he's not good.
I was pretty good at communicating. Like if there was ever an issue, this, etc. And they'd be like, oh, okay, well, all right, well, just don't do it again. Yeah, the school, they gave me in-school suspension, which was literally just me locked in a conference room for like 3 days with a computer. I played effing Worms, or like, you know that game?
Yeah,
I played effing Worms.
Wait, who did you play it with?
I was just playing it on the computer's desktop.
But that's a multiplayer.
No.
No, this is a single player.
No, it was the one where like you're the giant worm that like goes through the ground and like.
Oh, you mean Snake Game?
No. I think it was called effing Worms.
Oh,
where you play
I
a
thought
worm
you meant
and
worms.
you like upgrade. It's called effing Worms.
Okay.
And you like can upgrade the worm to like have a larger shell and like a bigger mouth to like eat more people. And you just like dig through the ground and you like have to fly up and like try to eat people on the surface but avoid like the military and tanks and stuff. It was a fun game. I was playing in the middle of school. I literally played video games the entire in-school suspension. It was nothing but a waste of my time and a waste of their time.
Dude, that was just high school for me. I just played video games.
Did you really?
Time. Dude, I can tell you, I was on my phone. I think I maybe looked up for an hour a day in high school from my phone.
All of high school?
Yeah, all of high school.
Wow.
And I passed with straight A's, everything. High school was such a breeze. Never did homework. If I did homework, it was at lunch. Brandon can attest.
No, he was in my health class senior year.
Oh yeah, and you just see me doing homework or on my phone.
Well, senior and junior year, we were in the same gym class. But in health class, every time he's just... And
what
then
game?
Clash of Clans, I think, in health.
Classic!
Was
Great game.
But he used to always... And then the teacher would be like, huh? I'd be like, is this? He'd be like, is this? And he'd be like, okay.
Really? What'd you tell me?
Oh,
I think I remember I would always ask someone next to me, like, so what were we talking about? And then I get the chart and I'd be like, why is there a vagina in front of me? And then
we didn't sit next to each other. We sat like a cross. Like,
no. You were like diagonal like that.
No. You were here. I was like the bros, and I was like right here with my ex.
Remember, I'd always try and get the go on the driving thing, dude.
Oh, the driving game that they never used.
They never used it.
Oh, they used it. They used it. I got to do it.
Oh, I got to do it.
all.
I did it for what was that?
Driver's Ed?
No, not driver's ed.
That's what taught me how to text and drive. No. Although it does teach you how to text and drive, which is really bad.
Any driving teaches you how to text and drive if you don't crash and you drive.
it literally teaches you how to text and drive. It's supposed to show you that it's bad to text and drive, but then you literally can
pass. But then you don't crash. And then you're
it's just like...
Don't text and drive.
Well, no, it puts the phone in the middle of your screen so you literally can't see.
What?
Do it?
Try not to. I try very, very hard to not text and drive. But the problem is that if I get a text when driving, or really a text at any time, I can't think about anything else except responding to that message.
See, I'm exactly the same, but now I tried to, what's it called? I try to just, not think about it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll respond after. And then, you know what happened today since I did that? Someone matched with me on Tinder, sent me their phone number, and then because I didn't respond quick enough, they unsent it.
Today?
And I'm like, this is what I get.
You try to be good, you try to be different.
And she was cute as hell, too.
Oh, sorry, man.
No,
should have texted and driven. No. You know what? You know what's funny? Could you guys guess what kind of person I used to be? School-wise? School-wise. How do you think I used to be?
Oh, you told me. I think.
I don't know.
Wait. Let's have Jacob take a guess.
What you used to be? So
Yeah.
in high school, you were like lazy, you just played video games, but you still passed.
Yeah.
I guess that when you were younger, you were a scholar.
Straight, you always did your homework. You wanted more homework.
Dude, I asked for more homework when I was younger. I cried because my brother got these extra homework booklets, and my parents had to buy me extra homework.
He was that student when the teachers didn't ask for homework. You're like, you forgot to
No,
fill
I
out the
wasn't
homework.
that person. I was quiet. I was always quiet in class. I was
the same way in middle school. I used to honor roll every year, do my homework. People used to ask for my homework.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I went to high school. I'm like, yo, Jacob, you got the answers?
Total switcheroo, because I was the one that would ask for homework. I was the kid that never did their assignments, but in high school, I was
always getting my homework.
shit. I was on my shit. I was always getting my shit done.
I used to love homework, though. And what happened to me? I wish I loved
No,
homework.
high school was just, I feel like more it was the fact of like laid back in high school.
Your high school was laid back? Like your experience?
Like the teachers were.
Okay.
Is that fair to say?
I mean, I was on a different level.
We had the same classes.
No, I'm just talking about like what I was doing and like my goals in high school. Like, you know, you're in high school, you just kind of like living. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't really know.
Oh, you knew what you wanted.
I knew exactly what I wanted out of school, so I got it. You know, it was totally different. Total switcheroo. I think it's when everything became my responsibility is when I decided, because like my parents. I don't know, like, when I moved in with my aunt and uncle, it was just kind of like, if I fail, it's on me, it's not anyone else, you know? Mm-hmm. I think I had a lot to prove. You had an excuse before? I had a lot to prove. I guess it was difficult to be a good student when I couldn't be healthy at home, you know? So, I guess living with my aunt and uncle just gave me, and I've always had a good work ethic for things that I give a shit about.
Oh, yeah. That was the same thing with me. Like, I cared more about like my high school job, like at AMC more than school, because like I was going to pay for it.
Right.
You know, like it was my responsibility, and I was getting paid, and like also too, it was weird because like junior year I was like in like a stuck mentality because like I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school.
Sure.
Like I was stuck in like, do I want to go to college, be a cop? Do I want to? Because I really like film. Do I go and film, or do I do something else? I did something else. I went to a trade, and like it was just better for me to do a trade than go to college. You know.
This motherfucker tell you what he did the other day to me.
What did you do?
Know yet.
He tricked me into making me think that he quit his job.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you remember that day when I was at the day when I was at the job for like 13 hours?
Yeah.
That shit. I got home and my.
He's like, hey, go buy.
Yeah.
When you shopped at AMC.
Yeah.
Yes.
To say what's up to Donadio. Yeah. I got called, and so.
They called you back.
They called me back, whatever. And I called Donadio, I was like, yo, I'm done. I'm quitting my job.
Yeah, well, he said it in the most calm way. He's like, I quit. I'm working at the butcher shop again. And he was at the butcher shop when he said, yeah, and I'm like, you're lying. And he's like, I'm putting it all on the podcast. And I'm like, cool, but how are you going to make money? We're not making money.
I'm making money.
And he's like, no, I got confidence. And I'm like,
that's pressure.
Good. Yeah, I'm like, that's a lot of pressure. Cool. But
good
that's
for you.
A lot of. I mean, cool. I want more. Like, the more effort we put into this podcast, the better. But shit.
You're like, fuck. Because at that point now it's like, now we can't fail.
Yeah, it's
right
like
now his life's relying. Shit.
No, he was like, no, you're not at the butcher shop. And then someone at the butcher shop was like, oh, can I get a half a pound of ham? And you're like, oh, fuck.
You're like, shit.
I was like,
shit.
no,
He's
you didn't. I'm like, why? What? You're calm. Why are you calm? You seemed fine yesterday.
He had his breaking point. He was done.
Dude, I was like, has Brandon broke so much that he's calm?
But let's be honest, that day was not even my breaking point. You see, like...
Oh, yeah, I've seen you, like, on the edge.
Yeah.
I was like, Brandon, blow out the candle. I want to blow out the fucking candle.
Oh, there was one time he was on the phone with me, and he was talking, he made a joke. I'm like, Jacob, not Jacob, sorry. I was like, Donadio, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. It's not the fucking moment. And he was like, oh.
Aww.
And he stayed quiet for like a good, like until I finished. I'm like,
told me to shut up.
Oh, Donadio. That broke my heart. That was so sad.
and then he was quiet for a good 30 minutes. I was like, Donadio was like, you told me to shut up, so I shut up.
I was like, I didn't want to hang up on you because I can tell you're upset.
Damn. That's like kicking a puppy.
I felt bad.
Yeah, fuck you. Yelling at Donadio. Segundo.
It's like that time when you fucking yelled at that one person in high school.
Who?
Oh,
Who did I lose my... Who's... Yeah.
It sounded like you didn't even say a name. And I like it was just.
No, I knew exactly who he was talking about. Yeah, I lost my shit on this person. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You felt bad too.
I felt awful.
That
And, like, I was
another person you lost.
Sometimes, who else? I'll fucking do it again. Yeah, in high school, it was a bad week. It was a bad week.
That's when your grandmother passed.
One of them, yeah. Not blood grandmother, but a grandmotherly figure in my life had passed away, and I was not in a good mood. Actually, was that the same day I lost on Miss Lyons too?
Same week.
Same week.
We both did.
It had to have been okay. So, before losing my shit on this person, I got a text message in the middle of social studies class that this person passed away, and my teacher was like, "Get off your phone," and I was like, "What did I say? You were there?"
Yeah, you and I knew what happened.
Yeah.
And then you were like, you look up, you're like, my grandmother just died, and she was like, you should go to the bathroom. Yeah.
She didn't want to give up her ground to tell me to get the fuck off my phone, but also oh.
Yeah, it's like
what
how do you
say?
tell
What
a
do you
kid
do?
yeah, I don't care, get off your phone,
So she sent me to the bathroom. I think it was either the same day or within very soon. Like I was still doing that, but also I
definitely not the same day because we had lunch before that.
Okay, maybe you're probably you would remember than I would. But then there was this person I was kind of seeing, but I was in a bad place and I just wasn't there for the energy. You know who I'm talking about? Do you know? I'll tell you. I'll tell you after. But anyway, they were just being too much, and I did try to tell them that I needed them to stop, but it wasn't happening, and I yelled at them in the middle of the cafeteria.
Loud. He was at one table, I was in the next, and I'm eating, I just hear him, ah! I was like, you're immature, you're this, you're that, I need you to back away from me. You're overwhelming me. I got this going on. I don't have time for your shit. And she stand up. She walked out. My ex stand up and went to her, and he looked at me. I was like, "You fucked up." And he's like, "I fucked up.
I did. I've never done that again to anybody. But I
surprisingly.
Yeah, but I felt because I don't want to ever make someone else feel like that ever again. But I felt awful. I felt really bad.
I'm surprised you never did that shit to me yet.
Well, lost my shit on you?
Yeah.
It'll happen to me one day.
No, I'm pretty well. I'm good at talking. I'm good at communicating things now. But at the time, yeah, I lost it on them. And then that was it. That was the end of anything that was happening between us.
Wait, who?
Yeah,
I thought that's the name I heard, but I was like,
oh yeah. We just don't want to bleep it, so if you wanted to know who it was,
it's bleep.
Sucks to suck. Yeah, that was a good time. High school's weird. Even high school, when we were there, we didn't really get into any fights besides.
Yeah, I did.
Wait. This is so funny.
The first one?
The first one.
Okay. You want to say it?
I do.
Okay.
We were in,
Science.
we have a friend who we don't really talk to that often.
Friends?
Yeah.
We were in the middle of science class, and Branden and I had the same science class together with this other kid, who we are still friends with. We were sitting there, and he was having a bad day. He was in a bad place. And we had this other kid in our class who is like the Naruto kid, you know, the one that like runs in the hall.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking. Well, you said the Naruto kid, and I know exactly who that is.
Who though is
he's funny as
fuck.
Funny as fuck.
Funny guy. Not like have you ever had a conversation with that kid?
The amount of times he threw zingers, dude,
he's a funny guy.
Funny as fuck. Like
he's a little weird. 100%. I totally get it. He is the Naruto kid. Like he would be the one that would run Naruto kid. He would like run the hallways and do the thing and stuff, and he.
I can't say some words.
So. But he genuinely is a very, very funny person. Little off, but very, very funny. And he also has no chill. He does not give a fuck about anything.
Is he based as shit?
What?
Is he based?
I don't know what that means. Yeah.
Like, he will make an opinion, and he will stand by that opinion.
No, not even. It's not even like that. More like so our friend was having a bad day, and his head was down. He was given the guy that we're talking, Naruto, a hard time. And he said something to him or whatever. And he had his head down on the desk. And the Naruto kid goes, "I hope you never see your mother again."
No. It wasn't like that.
It wasn't.
No, he was like, because our teacher was like, "Hey, pick your head up. Come on, like do this and this and that." And he was like, "No," and kept his head down. And then the other kid, he slammed the book in front of his desk.
Okay.
And he was like, "Motherfucker, fuck you, da da." And
okay, so he lost his shit for no reason.
And then he said something about his mom.
Naruto said something about our friend's mom. He loses it, flips the desk, and gets up and is about to wreck this kid. And Brandon and I spring to action, but in very different ways. No.
So you were by the teacher's desk, giving assignments.
No, I was still in my seat. I was behind them.
No. Well, I was next to you then.
You were next to me.
Because I sat
Who was the other person? I'm curious.
You would know exactly who it is.
Did you say it again?
Initials.
DR.
Yeah. Oh, why am I not surprised?
No, yeah. So go. You go.
All right. So I'm up. So I sit next to behind him, and so I was like, okay. So I had an assignment. I finished it. So I'm heading to the teacher's desk to give it to him, and then he went up and just went before he even touched him or got even.
Brandon was in it.
I stand up. I jump across I jumped over the desk. I was like, boom! I grabbed him, picked him up. I picked him up and slammed him on the wall. And he was trying, and I was smaller than now, but I was still brawling. So I was like, chill. And I let go, and I put him like this. And I'm like, chill the fuck out. And then he's crying.
So the guy, our friend is crying. Brandon's pinning him against the wall. He was like, I was ready to die. He was so okay with dying right there. But
we tried so hard not to say his name.
I'm sorry. Naruto kid was like he was job well done.
No, but he ran. He ran out.
Okay, maybe he did, but he.
And we had a sub that day. We didn't have.
No.
I was wondering. I'm like, what is the teacher doing in this situation that all this was?
Maybe we had a substitute. And Brandon and I, we both sprung to action.
Yeah. Very different.
Very differently. Brandon is he's got him against the wall. He's not going anywhere. Meanwhile, I'm.
It's okay, man.
It's okay.
It's okay,
Brad.
It's okay.
Okay, you know.
The whole time I'm looking at him like, you're not doing shit right now. I'm here. I'm doing all the work.
I'm rubbing his back.
What are you doing? What are you?
You know what I probably would have did in this situation?
Gone Clash of Clans?
What the fuck's happening? Whoa.
Yeah, we both. We were both friends with him, so but Brandon had him, and I was like, well, I want to help.
Well, I want to help. He's pinned up against the wall. He can't do anything.
Oh,
It would be funny to be like, Brandon, move.
It's okay.
Have the same
So the second time, I missed the action by a minute. I walked in right at the aftermath, but essentially, same guy, same friend. was in lunch, and a person we went to school with, another dude, he took plastic wrap and rolled a bubble in it. And if you roll the bubble and then pop it next to someone's ear, it'll hurt. It'll hurt like a bitch. Don't do it. It sucks.
I did it because I did that in middle school and I did it to Jacob. He experienced it. It sucks.
Yeah.
And I did it to multiple people. It sucked. So the other dude was like, huh?
I'm curious now.
You can. Well, okay. We'll do it to you.
We'll do it to you
if you want to, but it sucks.
Is it like a gunshot?
No. It just sucks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that would be a gunshot.
But it got to be the perfect bubble. Anyway,
it's gotta go good.
So the kid made the bubble, did it to our friend.
Pops it in our friend's ear. All bets are off.
Dude, so
I wasn't there for this part.
He was in a very.
I just walked out.
Yeah.
Like I must have gone to get a cookie or some shit. Like I was walking around the lunchroom.
No, you had to see one of you.
Maybe I was doing that. Yeah. But I walked in at the very end of it.
So he popped the bubble in our friend's ear, and then he stand up and he's like, "Who the fuck did that?" And he was like, "I did." And he
lunged,
pushed him. The kid went around, and I was next to him, and he saw me. He saw red. And then he pushed me. I was like, boom! I pushed him back. He grabbed me.
There's a video of it somewhere.
Yeah, someone has the video. I think I have it somewhere.
It's crazy.
I grabbed the kid. I grabbed our friend.
What?
Keep going.
Yeah.
I grabbed our friend, and I grabbed our friend, and he grabbed me. He tried to lift me. I was like, nah. I lifted him. Boom! Slammed him.
Full on picks him up and drops him.
It was like
it was a solid.
He was like here. I went.
Wait.
Like he picked him up sideways and just
DR?
Yeah.
Fucking dropped him.
Yeah, I dropped the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's on camera. Like the I don't know where the video would be at this point, but he hits the ground pretty hard.
You know what fight I love from our school that was so funny to me? When Marco, the janitor, comes in and tackles the kid. Wait, that was you?
That was him!
That was
you! Marco fucking body slams him!
Yeah, that was
He goes, "It's okay, buddy!"
Wait, that was you?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same, it had to have been.
No, I had the video.
Yeah, Marco gets him.
Oh
that was
my
me.
God.
That had to have been him.
That's me.
Really
No, it is, because I remember,
Marco
I didn't know you at that point.
Marco
no, that was our sophomore year, I believe. No. Junior.
I don't
sophomore
think
year.
Sophomore year.
Because I would have been, because I would have saw that and been like, oh, that's Branden. And
sophomore year, so yeah, you must not have known him. Marco gets him.
I remember that because I'm like, Marco tackled someone?
Yeah,
because Marco's like the sweetest, nicest little guy.
Yeah, so what happened when I slammed him, I got on the floor, because I like pinned him down, and then that's when our janitor, Marco, grabbed me, picked me up, and he didn't slam me. He picked me up. He grabbed me though, and I got away. And I stand up. I went.
I was walking in at this point.
Like that.
I watched Marco grab him,
and I stand up and just wiped my pants off. And then he was like, "Are you okay?" This and that. He was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I'm fine. I'm chilling." He was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "He grabbed me." And then my friend was outside, and the cop. Jay Morgan.
Yeah.
It was his first day. And he went...
What? Yeah. That was in sophomore year.
Yeah, it was his first day. He talked to me, he was like, oh, like...
Where's your phone?
I didn't get no message.
Oh, okay. Sorry, go on.
He was like, oh, what happened? What's going on? Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, no, this is what happened. He's like, do you always get in fights? I'm like, no.
Coincidentally, it's only my second time.
Yeah, I was like, no. And he was like, okay. He was like, he's like, go to the principal office. This and that. I went to the principal office with our friend and the other kid, and our friend was already in the office talking to what's going on. The other kid and me I'm like, yo, I didn't shit.
Our friend defended you. He said you did nothing wrong.
Both of them did.
Oh, yeah.
Both of our friends said, like, Branden did nothing. Like, he did nothing wrong. Like, he was just...
Caught in the middle of it.
Caught in the middle of it, and
didn't belong.
And DR was like, oh yeah, he was just breaking the fight. Like, I blacked out and I just saw him. I thought it was him. I'm like, how the fuck you... I have a goatee. I'm Spanish.
No, if you black it... No.
With blonde hair.
No, like, when you're seeing red, you're seeing red.
Oh,
You're not seeing.
A foot shorter, like...
Yeah, like... but, like, I get...
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, totally, like, does not look anything.
But he blacked out, so I get it. But he was like, yeah, like Branden did not. He was breaking it up, and I just saw red, like this and that.
He defended you.
Yeah, both of them did, and I was like, good, because if it would have been an actual fight
if he lied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so the principal was like, oh, you have to go home. This and that. I'm like, why? Why do I have to go home?
Did they send you home that day?
Like, you have to go home like this and that. I'm like, why? I didn't even do a fight. He's like, you're not suspended. You're not in trouble. But the rules are, if something happens, you have to leave. I'm like, okay, I understand. So they called my dad. My dad didn't pick up, and they called my parents, this and that, nothing. So maybe 20 minutes went by. They're like, just go to class. I'm like, okay. So I walked to class. You're in there, right?
Yeah.
I went to my English class. I walked in. Everyone was like, shook. They're like, the fuck? I was like, what's up, guys? And they're like, what the fuck? Like, are you supposed to be here? This and that. I'm like, why would I?
Yeah, we're like, yeah, we thought you went. Didn't you? How'd you not get like suspended?
I was like, no, I did nothing wrong this time. My teacher didn't believe me. This was junior year because we didn't have our English teacher sophomore year. It was junior. But anyway, he was like, they're like, are you you shouldn't be.
No,
they called the.
No, we had various together.
Not sophomore year.
No,
Was it sophomore year?
Yeah, because Miss Mandarin was junior year.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I know.
Okay. Was like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. Why would I lie? And they're like, they called the office. They're like, yeah, Brandon's good to be class. And they're like, oh, and everyone was like, this and that.
Huh.
And then the bell rang and I left.
Yeah, high school's wild, man. That was it. Those were the only like 2 fights in high school that he was a part of. That really just happened. I mean, there were other ones like that would happen in the school.
There was the other
like
one,
the
locker room when the white kid called the black kid the N-word.
Classic.
Really?
Classic.
Oh.
You know, we love that.
N-word and a monkey.
Oh wait, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah. More, you know, I don't want to say our high school, but, you know, not diverse. There's only a few of us. Color folks. So, you know. But, no, honest to God, there was not a lot of issue in high school. There really wasn't.
Wait, was that one with someone getting called a monkey? Was that with the really tall guy?
Really tall black guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, you don't know who it was?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I think I know who it
Okay.
was.
Yeah,
Because
I'm not sure.
It's been over an hour.
For the pizza that was supposed to be here?
Yeah.
You want me to check outside really quickly? I'll be right back. You guys, you know.
You need the cash?
Do the show.
Just run back in.
You're not paying, you didn't pay on card, you paid with cash?
Yeah, I'm paying you.
Oh, so then they're definitely not here.
Yeah. Well, you wanna hand me cash and...
You think the guy's just standing outside,
Where
and,
you
like
going?
in the rain?
Get
just
my wallet.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
guys, this is the Donadio show now.
We ordered a pizza.
Hey, I don't want no damn pizza.
You don't eat pizza because he's,
I eat pizza.
Yeah, you wanna do it? I don't know if you have the social skills to invite him onto the show.
You want him on the show?
I mean, I would like to.
But I feel like, can you pass me my phone just here?
What do you got?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man.
What are you gonna record it?
Yeah, he's gonna, you know, be like, hey, we're shooting a podcast.
Would they be in the...
Just check to see if there's a car. I don't know. Have fun. Where'd you order from? This is so fun.
Oh, I hear it. Purple
Wait, no,
color.
wait. Oh, yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you go do it. He's got this. I believe in him. He's not going to do it. There's no way. Do you think he'd be able to charisma that guy into here?
If I could make an announcement in front of a theater, I think he could.
Yeah. High school. So did you miss high school like when you graduated, or were you just like it's
God.
over, you're
High
fucking
school.
done?
No, high school was
You don't like
such
school
a
at all.
breeze. High school, honestly, I miss high school a little bit. Just because of how easy it was, it gave me something to do each day,
Okay.
and like, it's just, I don't know, that feeling of going home, having no homework, well, having homework but not doing it,
Sure.
and then like, just going on, like, you know, like that Friday feeling. That Friday feeling
Sure.
was like, okay, I don't have a lot of homework, I don't have a project coming up. Boom, all my friends are going to get online right now, we go play Call of Duty or something, go play like Search
That's
and
valid.
Destroy.
Totally valid.
He said no because he had other orders to get to.
That's fine.
Oh,
That's, you know, do him. He's a fucking
Door.
liar.
get the
Door.
close
Door!
the door.
Door. No, that's fair. High school is not a breeze for me, but I think it's just because I packed my high school
right next to the mic. But put it in between the two mics.
Hold on, ready, guys? It's gonna be really loud for me. Just pull it apart. Oh, there's no plate. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. There's no plates.
There's no plates.
Yeah, go get plates.
Honey, get that plate. Would you like a garlic now?
Not until there's plate. Also, I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry?
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
That's why you didn't want any pizza?
Well, also, I'm broke.
I kind of want people to
Also budget.
like see you take the cheese off the pizza. So this is
like there's a cabinet somewhere.
Have
in
we
the
done
house
this before?
No.
Have we ordered food on the show before?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we
that
did.
one episode called "We Ordered Food."
Oh yeah! Wow, classic. That. Oh yeah.
Brandon, right next to the cups.
What
Go to the. Yeah, you found it.
Wow, what a guy! What a guy!
How many cabinets did you open to find that?
I opened where the cups are. I was like, wait, these are the cups. And then went to the one next to it.
Thank you. Garlic knots are pretty fire.
Where's my plate?
You said you didn't want it.
Yeah, I know. But it's the thought that counts.
It
I don't
is
want to
the
have
thought
to
that
ask for a plate.
Oh,
I want you to give me a plate
but
because
he
you
did
want to
have
give me a
another
plate.
plate. No,
No,
you
get
can't
it.
give.
You get what I'm doing
You can't
there?
give him shit anymore.
You get what I'm doing there?
No, what are you doing? Would you like a garlic knot first?
You know, like the female thing. Like, I don't want to ask for roses because then you're just giving me roses because I asked for roses. I want you to give me roses because you want to give me roses.
Has that happened to you? Thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Would you like a slice?
No.
He says no. Okay, you didn't hear him.
I just wanted.
Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. We'll clank it. Ready? I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared. Sploop.
Cheese.
That's good. That's a good pizza.
You see, I like fresh pizza because the cheese like just falls right off.
Why? Aha. You don't like cheese.
Atheist.
Lactose-free milk, you communist.
You communist fuck.
Dude, like,
Do you drink milk?
do I drink milk? Dude, I used to love milk.
Like no
so
flavors, you would
much.
just drink milk?
Yep.
Really?
Now I don't like it anymore.
Why?
I think I drank it too much.
Do you have like cereal and stuff?
I never had cereal with milk though.
You don't?
What?
I don't have
What do you have instead?
What?
Dry.
Root beer?
No, dry. I put it in the cup, scooped the cup in the cereal. Boom. It's cereal on the go.
I got that. I do like eating dry cereal, but you don't ever eat it with milk?
The only thing I eat with milk is Cocoa Puffs and Cookie Crisps with chocolate milk.
Cookie Crisps are very good.
Yes.
Cookie Crisps are quite good.
Dude, especially have it with chocolate milk. Try it. Make chocolate milk beforehand. Dump it in.
Thanks, man. Wow, you really... What's your favorite cereal?
We've been over this.
Are we?
That was like 2 episodes ago.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I didn't mean to. The school lunches.
Oh God.
Also, were not that bad.
Oh well. Depends.
What would
Dude,
well,
cookies.
those cookies are so good.
Dude, Brandon has a picture of me with literally like 4 cookies on my lap.
The one
Every
you
day,
sent me.
dude, I would have like
Oh.
4 cookies. Like those cookies were they were
You
doughy.
a chocolate chip one or a
Chocolate
sugar?
chip.
I love
Because
sugar.
dude, they were so doughy.
The sprinkle.
They were so doughy that it was just I love doughy.
I used to eat bagels and cookies.
Ooh,
Like I would take a cookie.
oh my God, the bagels.
Like I would take delicious.
Dude, I would always eat the bagels.
Delicious. I would take a cookie and put it between 2 bagels. Well, I'd put it between a bagel. And I would eat the bagel cookie. Maybe a cookie bagel.
You want to hear the crazy part?
Don't knock
Someone
me.
told him to do that as a dare. And after that day,
It was pretty good, man.
Oh, I've definitely done something like that
It was
before.
really good.
Like, you know, a dare's getting like sometimes just turns into like
A masterpiece.
shit. That's
No,
good.
it was delicious. I'll do it again.
You know what that reminds me of?
I don't.
You know what? Going back to when we were younger, how we were different. You know what I used to do in 5th grade?
No.
People would just like tell me like a random thing to eat, and I would eat it. Like staples, paper clips, paper. Like people would just tell me to do that shit, and I'd be like, okay.
All of it?
Yeah.
Didn't matter what?
Dude, you know how hard it was to swallow a paper clip when you were in 5th grade?
Donadio. How was that the shit?
I don't know. I don't remember any painful
You know-
process. Thumbtack. That one sucked. I only did that once.
what?
Thumbtack.
Why would you?
You can't chew it.
Are you kidding me? Ooh,
I am not.
You're joking.
I am lucky that it went straight down and not sideways, because if that shit went sideways down my throat...
I don't believe you. You ate a fucking thumbtack?
Mm-hmm. Ask, like, there's... I don't want to name the people.
That's so bad, dude.
Dude, and then there was, like, a time, like,
you know,
I took a
died
blob of hand sanitizer and just went right in my eyes.
What?
I was, like, people just, like, dared me to do shit. I'm like,
You
okay.
would, like, do great in Jackass. I feel like Johnny Knoxville would fucking suck your dick. That's crazy talk. Sorry, you don't want that. But, like, you know.
Dude. I would do, like, some, like, I don't know. I've never, like, I don't like doing asshole things to people, to other people. But, like, if it's to myself,
He's not
like...
butt stuff. Sorry.
I don't like being an asshole to other people. But, like, if it's, like stuff just embarrassing myself, I'll do that.
Well, when we worked at the theater together, how many dares we gave you?
Oh, God. Licking the janitor's floor closet, the floor of the janitor's closet. With the garbage. Dude, when it was, like, when there was all the... Well, I don't want to say water.
That's probably why you have, like, a really good immune system.
Yeah, I do have a very good immune system. It's probably because I did shit like that.
Because he's like cancer.
People would be like, yeah, no, people would literally be like, lick the floor. I'd be like, tastes like...
What was the worst thing you ever tasted? Was it that mix that we gave you?
No. Worst thing I ever tasted. I almost...
Besides peanut butter.
Remember the... Dude, that peanut butter was so bad when my taste changed. Remember the garbage juice in the back where Janira was like, I will fire you on the spot if you do that.
Did you do it?
No.
Because she was all serious. She was serious. She was like, if you do that, I'm firing you on the spot.
I was like, oh, I'll pay for your hospital bill. You're like, Janira.
He's paying for the hospital bills. This is a win-win. $50 plus hospital bills if I have to go to the hospital. I don't see a downside.
Hospital and profit?
She's like, no, definitely not.
It'll make a good...
How pissed was she?
Oh, no, she wasn't pissed because I didn't do it. Worst thing I ever tasted, though.
Ever.
Oh, God. It might have to be... Dude, that chip... That chip was one of the worst things I think I've ever tasted.
The one chip?
Yeah.
That's a pretty gross chip. That was a pretty gross chip. It was. I mean, like, it brought a punch. It rocked my shit.
Yo,
It
it was
tasted
just
bad.
It was
It tasted
dry.
really bad. It was a dry chip.
It was dry, but it was wet.
Yeah, so for a chip that was so moist looking...
And it got on your face, like the...
Oily, yeah.
Yeah.
A greasy chip. But it was dry as fuck. It, like, absorbed the moisture off my tongue. It was pretty dry. But yeah, what is the worst thing you could ever remember eating?
Oh, definitely something with cheese in it. Oh my God, wait. It's there. It's...
Mozzarella sticks.
Nope. It was like a plate at a restaurant. It was,
Well, of course the plate's gonna taste bad, dude.
I hate... No, like, plates actually don't taste that bad. Paper plates.
Eat that plate right now.
No, Donadio.
Whoa.
Don't do that. You won't. You're gonna swallow that right now?
It's gonna take a bit because it has like a coating on it.
Are you gonna eat that whole
like
plate?
a waxy coating.
Don't.
Not the whole fucking plate. I'll eat this bit I bit off.
No, don't do it. Just spit it out. It's okay. It's okay.
I have everything to prove.
No, you have nothing to prove, Donadio. Please spit it out. Did you eat quarters and stuff growing
Yep.
up?
Oh! Coined. Definitely ate those.
Have you had sand? Have you eaten sand?
Mm-hmm. Not.
Not by
okay.
choice?
Yeah, well, yeah, not by choice. You know, you had like a bag of chips on the beach and it was like...
That's why I hate the beach so much. I hate the beach.
Really?
Well,
Me too.
Because of sand.
It's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Exactly.
Don't look at me like that. What? Are you talking about the pizza?
No.
You know? Did you know? Different...
The Muffin Man?
No. The different...
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
Yes.
The Muffin Man.
The one on... Whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
she is married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
But anyways,
say?
different color papers taste different.
Alright.
Like
like
construction
crayon.
paper.
You're crying.
No, they
Have
taste
you
the
eaten a
same.
before? Crayon is
Oh my God, Play-Doh?
Oh my gosh.
Fun to
Salty.
play with, not
So
to eat.
salty. They made safe to eat Play-Doh, you know.
Why?
Because kids were eating it too much.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's not advertised to be able to eat, but you know, it won't.
Everyone.
Less salty?
I don't know.
Okay. You want to find out?
We could.
I don't want to do that.
That's a plate.
Are you still chewing it? No.
Ah, there we go.
Really?
Didn't taste terrible. What, do you see it in my mouth?
No.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
see no trace of it. It doesn't never happen.
Exactly.
Really?
Where's my slice?
She offered you, bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Would you like the slice?
It's too late.
It is. It's on my plate.
Yeah.
But I wanted. It was the thought, right? Like it was there.
Yeah, it was a thought from
Oh,
you.
eating your plate, you seemed like you were enjoying your plate more than the pizza. You know, it was dry. No cheese.
It was a
That is
cheesy
true.
plate. No, it had to have been better. If it was, would cheese take away from that plate's taste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, give me some cheese.
Do
No.
you think cheese would have added to the flavor?
Well, it definitely would have added flavor.
But he'd be like, ew, this is disgusting.
You know,
Cheese.
it's weird. Like this, when you're chewing it, it's like juicy in a weird way.
Give me that. Give me that
You
plate.
have your own plate.
But like, it's, you know.
You're gonna eat the plate.
Jump the remnants onto the
Just take a corner off
Don't
the
do
plate
this,
and bite it.
guys. Guys, don't do this.
Jacob, I guess you're gonna have to do it
I'm
now.
not gonna. No.
Like
really?
when it comes into a ball in your mouth, you'll notice it's all juicy.
Are
I
you
guess
guys
it's your
seriously-
saliva, or maybe there's something in the plate built in.
I'll stick to the
But you feel like the waxy coating.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we doing this? There's something wrong with us.
So the views.
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm eating a pizza.
How's the pizza?
Pretty
Pretty good.
What?
I'm trying to think what the worst thing I ever tasted.
What's the worst
was.
thing you had?
Flinched, I'm sorry.
What's the worst thing you had?
A bean boozled,
Oh,
rotten
yep,
egg.
okay, you know what? The bean boozled jelly bean that tastes like throw up.
Rotten egg.
No, throw up's were it.
I
Dude.
was.
Never had that game.
I will never play it again. I was
No,
at
you
the.
said you would on the podcast. You admitted to it on camera that you said you would do it for.
No, please don't make
You
me.
already said that you would. Jacob, I hate it as much as you.
You don't.
Yes, well, no, maybe not. But we'll all suffer together. And I don't know who the poor bastard is who had to taste test those and be like, hey, does this taste like throw up to you? Because they got that taste accurate. Throw up tastes like throw up.
I was at the Liberty Science Center. I was dressed up as Scream, and I had glowing red eyes that were attached to my forehead. That it was like a mask. Not Scream. I was dressed up as Death, and I could turn on a switch. My eyes would glow red, and the mask was like right here. And I only threw up once my 21st birthday, but before then, this was probably the second closest time I ever came to like almost throwing up. I took that. It was either like rotten egg
What
with
color
like
was
blue
the jelly
raspberry. I don't remember. I know it was rotten egg, and I was like,
It's.
excuse me, I've smelled rotten egg before. It can't be that bad.
I think it's rotten egg or baby wipes. Or no, sorry. Or pineapple, sorry.
No, it wasn't pineapple. I wouldn't have.
Coconut?
I think it
Coconut's
was
with baby
blueberry.
wipes.
I thought.
No, blueberries
With
with
toothpaste?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
you're right.
easiest
Because
one.
that's
because
what
that's
that
not
was
too
the one
bad.
that was gone. Like they had like at the Liberty Science Center, they had like choices, and the toothpaste and the blueberry were gone.
The one that's not also bad is lime and grass clippings because grass clippings ain't that bad. It's just dirt.
It was the most disgusting.
I want to try that.
It was the most disgusting, vile thing I've ever had in my mouth.
Well,
Oh,
That I could, that I could actually eat.
edible.
That was meant to be consumed.
Yeah.
Edible. Edible's fine. We'll go with edible.
yo, wait. You know the dog food one? Have you ever eaten the dog food?
No, because I never played again after they
So,
fucking tried to murder me
the dog-
with rotten fucking egg.
Dog food one people
See,
claim
it's
is
not
so.
that bad to chew down, you know.
The dog food one people claim is like really bad, but I was like, it's not that bad. So what I did to prove that it wasn't that bad is I ate every single one of those jelly
that
beans
grease.
in the entire batch.
All of them?
Yeah, which
All
eventually
the
made me
big little
hate.
ones?
Yeah, which eventually made me hate that flavor.
I just hate jelly beans. I don't eat them.
Yo, they didn't give no marinara sauce.
No, there's some in the bag still.
What did you call it?
Oh, you've just been eating that? You didn't check the bag.
Dude.
What did you call it?
Marinara. Mine now.
Not enough.
You should hear what he calls Netcong. Is it Netcong that you call weird?
No. Popcorn.
Hopatcon. You know Hopacon?
What's it?
Hopacon.
Hopacon?
Like Hopacon, New Jersey?
Yeah,
Hopacon. What the fuck is that?
Yo, that one word that I can't say.
What's the word? The N word? Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it. No, what word?
Put a bleep there.
Yeah, right.
Just put a bleep there. Even though I
Unnecessary
didn't say anything,
censorship.
just
Actually, you did say it. I'm so offended.
I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. Because I would be
You know
offended.
what? Good for standing your ground. Don't pussy out, alright? You say it with confidence! There's another bleep right there. Oh, no, what's the word?
Brandon can say it for me.
Edited.
That.
Say it.
I can't.
Just try it.
I will have a stroke.
Okay, go for it. Edited. Edited.
Oh god.
Really?
Edit.
Ed.
Edited.
No, say edit ed.
Edited. When I think about it, I can't say it. If I'm just talking about it in a conversation, I could say it.
Go for it, man.
But it's like, if I think about it, I can't say it. Because, like, then it bothers me. Because I say it like, edited.
That's fine.
No, that's a D. It's edited.
You don't have to pronounce the T when you're turning it into a verb, though. No, is that a verb? It's not a verb. Is that? No, it would be a noun, a past tense noun. Editing is the verb, so... What?
Grease.
Oh, yeah, it was the bottom ones.
Ooh,
yeah.
have you ever... I know you drink bacon grease.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And culinary culture.
Have you ever eaten solidified grease?
No.
Oh.
When I had a dog, I used to melt down the leftover bacon grease if it like solidified and put it over our food.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not fun.
I mean, just not like often, you know, and only a little bit, but she would love it. You know, she would like bacon. So, where are you going now?
To go to the bathroom.
Too much grease? You about to throw up? You about to throw up, Brandon?
No.
You getting water?
Us water.
Thanks, man. He's very considerate.
What did he say?
Anyone would be very lucky to have him.
I didn't hear what he said.
He's getting us water.
Watch, he's not gonna get
He's
me.
not going to get you water.
He's not gonna get me.
No. And it's your house.
Yeah.
Which is even more fucked up. He's just going through your cabinets
Or
right
should
now.
I be getting you guys a water?
I guess you're a bad guest at that point, yeah.
I'm a bad guest. I'm a guest in my own home.
Bad host. Sorry, or we're
You're
all
the bad
hosts.
host.
Well, we're all hosts.
We're all hosts of this show.
Well, Brandon would be the bad host because he did leave the show.
Yep. Bad host.
What a Jewish man. Why did
You're the Jewish man.
I'm the Jewish man. What did I say the other day? Oh, so when I don't know what to say, I sometimes just say words like
You
communism,
silly Jew.
you silly Jew. But my go-to when I was like young, not even younger, I still kind of say it, is Asian babies.
Oh my god, I remember.
I
Yeah.
would say it all the time. It's when I don't know what else to say. Like it would be like if I'm just like a dead moment in a conversation. I'm like, oh, Asian babies. You know, it's just like my supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, or like my, you know, it'd be like my Hakuna Matata. When I don't know what to say, you just say that. I remember one time I stopped doing Asian babies as much because you know, I'll get canceled for no reason nowadays. What's that mean?
See, I was right.
And it's okay, Donadio. It just sucks to suck, you know?
It does.
I remember I was in high school and I came across a bunch of juniors. Maybe not juniors, maybe sophomores. People that were younger than me. And I don't exactly remember the conversation. He gave me the Jets cup. Damn. Is that who is that? Jorge Posada?
No. Ellsbury.
Okay.
Where's mine?
Are you thirsty?
Always.
Does it matter?
He's a virgin.
Or never.
Or never thirsty. Oh,
Go
yeah.
sit.
Take a squat.
Take
you.
a seat, Mr. Squidward.
Mr. Squidward! Hold on, I'm telling a story. Come hither. Oh. That would have been a wet kiss. So, will you just sit? What are you doing? Why are you doing it like that?
I'm trying to get over it. Dude!
Move the pizza.
Are you flexible?
Really?
That was kind of crazy. I forget what I was even talking about.
Asian babies?
Oh, Asian babies. So I came up across like a couple of kids in my school, and they said something about Asians, and I was like, "Whoa, you can't call them that." And they were like, "What do you mean? Do you remember the story?" I was like, "You can't you don't that we have different cultures."
I know. Wait, was it a joke?
I mean, I was joking.
Was
but,
it?
They took it pretty. They took it pretty. They were like, "Wow." Well, I was like, "You can't call them Asian people. That like, you do know that like Western culture is very different than Asian." And they're like, "What do you?" I'm like, "Well, like, so how they look at it is when you're a child, you're an Asian baby, and when you become an adult, you become an ex-Asian baby. You're not an Asian man or woman. You're ex-Asian baby." And it's extremely racist. What are you talking about? How do people not know this? You didn't know that? You don't call them no, it's not Asian people. That's like incredibly insensitive.
They're humans.
Asian babies. Yes, they are human, but no, like when you refer to them, it's ex-Asian baby. You didn't know that?
I never heard of that.
Never heard of that either.
It's good because it's bullshit. But the juniors, but the people bought it, right? Like they were like, what? Like I didn't have no idea, and I left them with that information.
That's awful on the mic. Please stop.
I know, but it's so fun. What do you? I don't know. It just clicks.
You like that?
Yeah.
You want to eat the button?
No.
I mean, that could not have tasted good at all remotely.
It didn't taste bad. It's like kind of flavor. Brandon, how would you say it tasted?
Get your hands off me, motherfucker.
How would you say it tasted? Did you eat it? Yeah.
I did not eat it.
Actually, I don't think it was dry. It has a waxy coating.
It was hydrating. Why are you doing that? You got some food on you.
Where?
I got
I see
not
a
a
single
fucking
crumb on
chance
this
that I would do
couch.
that.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Huh?
If I see a single crumb on this couch,
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna vacuum it.
Good on you, Brandon. Look at this guy taking initiative, cleaning
Rubbing
up
his
all that
greasy
shit.
hands
No,
all
I
over the
watched
couch.
it. I watched it.
So I asked Nadia this. Do you miss high school?
High school was fun. Would I go back? No. I like the memories that I have in high school. I feel like, not like, do I miss it? Is the question?
No, did you like high school?
No, I like high school. High school was fun. Huh? You loved high school. What was his
I
answer?
loved high school.
What was his answer?
It was so easy. Had a lot of friends. I mean, I still do, but like, it's like, I don't know. Like I said, it was just like that Friday feeling. Just hit so different.
Facts.
Like, you know, you got home. Well, for me, it was get home. Everyone's like, all right, let's get on Call of Duty, or like, we're doing a Zombies Easter egg tonight.
Well, you were off Fridays at work.
You would get off for school on Fridays?
No.
Oh wait, yeah, I had to work. But like, even if I had
No,
work,
you were off every Friday.
was I?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I made sure to always take off Fridays because I want that Friday feeling. I need that Friday feeling.
What's a
Like,
Friday feeling?
It's just like you get home. It's like, oh, I have nothing to do but spend time with my friends, like online or just hang out with them. Oh, I could stay the night over.
Easier times.
Dude, the best thing was sleeping over someone's house
I
on
saw
a
that.
Friday because then you wake up on a Saturday and it's like, wait, it's not Sunday.
Do you miss the old like Black Ops days of just like going on like Xbox Live and like?
Dude, I literally have that one
With, like, the
person
boys.
the last scene 7 years ago.
Oh,
Dude, I have one of those people.
Xbox 360.
No, it's just like the saddest thing. I got an Xbox One and he's like, oh, yo, so does that mean we're not going to play together anymore? And I'm like, oh, I'll still have my 360. We'll still get to play together. I logged back on after a few weeks. I never saw him online again. Carb Salads. That was his name.
Carb Salads was your Xbox friend?
Yeah, and then I never played with him again. We would always play Origins, always run it. That was the first ever person I met online.
You know who my Xbox friend was? I told you guys.
Oh yeah, the
before.
racist.
Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah,
The
oh
one
my
that
God.
thought black people didn't deserve rights.
Yeah.
He had no idea I was black, but we were good. We were online best friends. We would play Payday 2, Red Dead Redemption Online, Call of Duty, all the time.
I never forgot.
That and my friend Casey, him and I used to play Xbox all the time. You were not a gamer at all, were you?
No, but like that, no. But my brother had this friend he met on gaming, on Call of Duty, and come to the conclusion they went to high school together. And he was like, no way, like this and that. And they're like, oh, like talk or whatever, and they're like, the friend was like, I know something. Do you go to this high school? And he's like, yeah. How the fuck you know? He's like, I thought that was you because I saw the same name, and I was like, huh. And he was like, yeah. If we go, and they said it like, nah. And they became friends with her, and then he moved to South Carolina.
Man, fuck that guy.
One of my what's it called? One of my friends, he met someone online who went to the same high school as him. What are the odds for all the people you load into a game with, you end up talking to them and becoming friends with them?
Small world, man.
They go to the
world.
same exact high school.
Well, they probably also try to localize the servers, maybe.
Yeah, but like still, like that the one person that you like chose like, hey, let's be friends. Like
My biggest problem with online gaming nowadays is like there's too many children.
Yeah, I miss being called like racial slurs and like.
I do. I miss the bullying.
That sounds so bad, but like I miss being bullied online.
Do you?
Yeah, dude, I do. I miss the Black Ops 2 days of like being like I go into game chat and they're like, "Oh, shut the fuck up, kid!" Like,
you know,
dude, that was the funniest shit.
That was that bullying.
That's what I mean by the online bullying.
Yeah,
Not
that was a good atmosphere. When I played Mortal Kombat,
it wasn't a good atmosphere.
When I played Mortal Kombat, I would get death threats in my like Ep.16 inbox. Like, I'll come find you. Like, I'll kill yourself. Like.
You know what I love to do when someone sends me that? I just like to... There's 3 funny little words. Cry, cope, and seethe.
You say that?
And, oh wait, I'm mauled.
You would respond with just those
Yeah,
words?
I just... one at a time. If they send me a message, I say cry. If they send another message, I say cope. If they send me another one, seethe. If they send me another one, mauled.
What does that mean? It would just piss them off.
It's just like... It's like cry about it. Cope with it,
get over
and
it.
Then yeah, like get over it, seethe with it, and then like just mauled over it. Like,
get fucked.
It's just like keep crying about it. What's it gonna do? Nothing. I don't care.
Is that your life philosophy? Like outside of gaming, is that how you run your life?
It's just like if someone hates on me, it's just like okay.
I saw an inspirational thing the other day. It was like if you don't have haters, you aren't doing it right. Who? Did that come off me?
Yeah.
That was me. Sorry.
Oh,
that's one of my pubic hairs.
Just get rid of it. Just throw it away.
Who
Maybe
is
it's
that?
a cat hair.
Nah, it's definitely not a cat hair.
Let me see the hair.
Who's a blonde?
It's just a cat hair.
Oh.
This is definitely not.
It's just cat hair!
Let me see that. Let me see it. Okay. We'll inspect the hair. Alright.
Who's a blonde?
Guys.
Who's a blonde?
It's just...
It's just cat hair!
Fuck.
Who's a blonde?
Fuck. Can you guys see that?
Who's a blonde?
It's not coming through the camera. Just stop it. I don't know any blondes. Never met any blondes in my life.
Sarah?
My friend Sarah!
Dude! I thought that's where you... Dude. Who are you thinking
Must
of?
have been Sarah's friend, hair. Because I was at Sarah's house the other day.
And now who's that black hair?
What? I was like, I have a cat named Selena.
Well, what's that hair down there?
Cube hair?
I'm as bald as a fucking bird.
I'm not.
That's a lie.
Wait, bald as a bird?
When was the last time you shaved down there?
My what?
He said he was hairy as fuck.
I'm not getting any bitches. Who do I have to show it to?
That's a super personal question. When was the last time you shaved?
Last week.
Shit, I don't have to.
Wait, what?
No.
Look
Not
at
really.
his...
Do you see this?
So you don't get like the
No,
jungle?
he does.
Like,
I mean,
bro,
like-
it's George of the Jungle down there.
No.
Like,
Jesus Christ, do not go.
No, I feel you.
dude,
I
like
feel
George
you.
is in the jungle and he's
Dude.
like exploring down there. Like he's like,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
no, he ain't doing that. He's just sitting there.
He's like, I can't get out! It's like Donadio goes on one of his runs and he's like, drowning in the pool of sweat between the forest hedges. Jesus. Oh.
bad when you have to shampoo that shit too, right?
We
And
have
condition
to
that shit.
visualize.
Supposed
Stop.
to.
I don't want to think about.
I was gonna
I don't
say.
want to think about Donadio Zohan Bush. All right, listen.
Do you want to see it?
No.
You sure?
Is it as impressive as you say?
Well, I've been
He
told.
praised that shit.
I've been told I have a beautiful cock.
Who said this to you? A girl?
Yes.
Good for you.
Why you tell me the story about it?
Really?
No.
A beautiful.
That's a story for another time.
That's. Yeah, the Valentine's Day special.
Next Valentine's Day special.
That is.
Everyone will forget about that except you.
Actually, I was gonna show you my leg hair, but I got
We wear socks.
What kind of socks you got?
Feet, guys, feet.
Stranger Things socks.
Oh, wait, what?
These are just.
Is that Scoops Ahoy?
Yes.
Steve.
I have not watched enough Stranger Things to get that reference, but I'll catch up to season 3. I'm on season 2. I just don't watch it consistently. They're just hamburger and a spatula. Maybe it's a Krabby Patty. I'm gonna say they're Krabby Patties. Don't know if they are, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Doop 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 doop. Steve, I don't know what you're saying.
You know Steve Harrington?
I
Me
do
and my
know
friends
Steve
just call him Steve.
Why?
Steve.
Why?
Because we play a game called Dead by Daylight, and
Oh, is he one of the players?
he's one of the characters, and then like he's like any person who plays him is usually like the nicest person. They're the most altruistic person, and they just like come and help out the teammates and everything. We just like Speed.
I really like Steve's character in Stranger Things.
You haven't even seen him in 2 and 3. You
I have
don't
not.
even know. You
But
haven't
the reason I'm saying that is because like they could
3
have
was
made.
better when you.
I haven't gotten there. I haven't
Can't
gotten
wait
there.
for 4.
But I like Steve's character
Who does this one?
because I thought it was April.
April?
I thought it was in April.
I thought it was March.
Coming soon.
I thought I saw that you would probably know more than I would, but I just like that he was it's the show stereotypical, but he actually had a really good redemption arc as just like a person.
You're
so.
gonna like him even more.
Okay, cool, very cool. What the fuck are you doing to me? Another one? It's just cat hair.
No, it was a piece of like pizza.
Okay.
May 7th, 27th,
May. Oh, so we were both wrong.
and then the
Oh, you
second
said
part
that.
comes out
I
in
said
June.
April. Oh, that's right. It's 2 parts. They
Yeah.
split it in half. That's weird.
That's a month apart though. That's not too bad.
It still bothers me. Also, all the Marvel Netflix shows are going to Disney Plus, and I'm so happy about it.
What are we
That
missing?
means they're canon. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist.
I want to see
Defenders.
Daredevil.
You haven't watched it yet?
No, sir.
It's fucking amazing.
So much to watch.
So it's
Get ready
fucking
for
amazing.
when X-Men gets.
They're bringing back the old cartoon.
I know! I'm so excited!
It's gonna be so good.
I fucking love that fucking copyright.
Demonetized.
Oh, it's so good.
Such a great. How they announced it, they had the so there's
Wolverine.
there's a meme with Wolverine with the thing, and he's like, and it's coming back.
They posted a meme.
Really?
Did Marvel know? Marvel knows their memes, like when Spider-Man Homecoming, where they're like, "I'm looking at the scientist myself." They
I
knew
can't
that.
believe they did
Dude,
that.
so good, so good. I'm something of a scientist myself. Can you believe it's been almost 3 months since that movie came out, and we were waiting for it for so long? That came out in December, or in March.
I might do something for Doctor Strange in the theaters.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
What I'm gonna do is the cheapest Doctor Strange costume I can find. That's actually a decent costume. Is $300.
Okay.
But like,
What are you gonna do since everyone left?
who am I gonna do?
You don't
it
work
with?
there anymore.
Who said I need to work there or do it with someone?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
But everyone that's gonna be there is gonna be like new people, and everyone will be like, "Who's that weirdo?"
It's okay to be a weirdo, Donadio.
Cope.
Cope. Get over it.
So they're gonna be like, oh, this random person's helping us. Cool.
Okay.
You know what? I just need to try and get on TV again. That's
Whatever you want to do, man. I think this is a pretty good place.
No.
Well, I was just checking the time. That's all. I just felt like it was good.
Okay.
Thank you for watching The Reality Rejects. We are every Friday at 6.
Maybe.
Leave a like.
Comment.
Subscribe. What do you mean, maybe?
Follow our
There ain't
TikTok.
going to be a single time.
If Donadio doesn't forget.
Hold my goddamn-
Also follow our Spotify.
Oh yeah, we're also on Spotify. All of our podcasts go on there. I think some people might get confused because we say every Friday at 6 in the Spotify version as well. But we don't have a podcast every week, and we're not going to post a vlog to Spotify. It might make sense to some of you, but I know some people were like, you don't post every Friday at 6 on Spotify. That's because we don't post our vlogs on Spotify. But we are every Friday at 6, 100% on YouTube. Every week. Right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Every other week for
Maybe eventually, every Friday at 6 on Spotify as
It's
well.
very possible. It's very possible. Very potential.
Subscribe.
Thank you for watching. And I guess we'll see you next week, right?
No. No.
Brandon, just fucking put him out of his misery. Put him out of his...
Brandon.
Break his
don't
neck!
do it. Brandon.
Break his neck!
Got him!
Oh,
Woo!
man.
We did it!
The
Oh,
one.
you're talking about the message. I thought you were saying that's what you wanted.
No.
The camera's not going to know that, though.
I'm editing. I'm writing I'm the captain now.
You're the one that said stuff, so it doesn't matter what, you just cut
I could edit the whole thing.
You could try. Just don't do it bad.